Bob Pellant, you know, he's pretty much even-keeled. You don't see a whole lot of emotion per se in him. His character is one of discipline and to the point. And he was a very deep thought person, deep thinking. And that's how he came across to a lot of us.
Growing up in Rockford, I knew that he had a great reputation and done such a great thing in his coaching career before I even got there. You know, in elementary school and in middle school, I went to a lot of East High games, so I was fully aware of what his career was about and all the great players that he had coached.
It was a great experience playing for Coach because you could see that he was a winner, you know, and the things that I really liked about his coaching was he always kept us in shape.
We were lucky to run 1,000 yards of wind sprints after every practice. So if you think about it, during two-a-days, you got to do that twice a day.
And sometimes, you know, you think you'd have a good practice and Coach would say, well, we're going to skip sprints tonight, but that never, ever happened the whole time that I played football for him.
He was very tough. He was, you know, not a browbeater, you know, put you down type guy. He just, everybody had a job to do and you did it. And he expected you to do it.
Coach Pellant was always, I thought, a very steady influence on our teams, and he just was rock solid as far as his strategy, how he handled players. You know, we knew where we stood with him. He was a straight shooter. He was upfront and honest with us about our ability, what we could do to get better, and I think that was one of the key things.
To play for him. You know, it was an honor and a privilege. I mean, that's a cliche, but it really is true. When I look back from the time I was 10 to the time I was 17 and all the transitions that I watched happen, the good teams and the not so good teams that were going through and how he maintained himself, we knew we were under good guidance. Under him and the assistant coaches, these three men were people who looked out for us.
And he wanted things done and done right, and we would practice them over and over until we did it right. Every play, we knew how it was scripted, we knew how it was where you were supposed to be.
I think he cared a lot about the players because, you know, we had a relationship where I had him as far as driver's education. He was my driver's education teacher. And also he coached summer league baseball, which I also played, you know, so I think he cared a lot about all the players that came through East High School.
You know, he had a coaching philosophy that got people to work together. And if it wasn't for working together, some of the guys might not have, you know, they might have been good athletes and everything, but they wouldn't have performed and we wouldn't have performed as a team the way we did.
One of the best things that I got from Coach Pellant was he gave us the dignity of responsibility. He trusted us. On Friday nights, when it was time for us to play, he let us play. So that really, I thought, empowered us to go out and grow up and really enjoy the game a whole lot more.
I believe he should be inducted because there's no other guy that's more deserving because, like I said before, all the championships that he won throughout his career at East High School and all the great athletes that came through there.
The man was there. The man was there from the beginning. He was there in the end. He was there for us. He was part of that helped set the table for us all.
He deserves it just because of not only his coaching record, but also because of the person that he is and the quality of person that he is and the influence that he had on so many young men and our school and our community for a long time.